new book. This was last summer. I was very briefly on Accutane, and like, I guess the research is mixed on whether it makes you want to kill yourself or not, but it did make me want to kill myself. It
What?
actually,
So for skin?
yes, I get like cysts under the skin, and I still kind of do, but I was supposed to be on it for a little bit, take care of the issue. It made me so depressed. And again, research is mixed, but this was my experience. I was so depressed. The final straw was I was on the floor in the bathroom sobbing, my husband, about how everyone was gonna die in my life and I was gonna die too, which is always been true, but it never like elicited that kind of reaction from me where he was like, we're done with this. We're not. And so, but for that time and for the month where it was working its way out of my system, I wasn't myself. And when I was on the show, people kind of noticed that. And I was getting messages from people that were like, if you think you're too good for the show, just leave. Like, if you think you don't want to be there, just leave. Because I guess I didn't look like I was having fun for that time as much as I usually do. It showed in my work, I guess. Like, I've always struggled with depression and anxiety. This was another level. I mean, I was just miserable.
Had there been any warnings?
Yes, there are.
Really? I didn't know that.
But they say research is mixed on it. I also know a lot of people who it worked great for. So I guess it just depends on the individual. For me, worst drug to do. I could do any drug that would probably be better than Accutane for me. But people were, finally I got a DM from a woman that was like, I used to like you until, that's the name of it. I used to like you until the past couple of months. You did it the past month. I was like, hey, so just, I don't know why I'm responding to you, but like, I was on Accutane. It's working with my system. And like, I want to die all the time. So that's why I don't look like I'm having a good time. And then they're like, oh man, I'm so sorry. Right? But you don't know. Like, what you were seeing is me looking like I was too good for the show. It was actually me feeling like the earth was too good for me, right? I was miserable. And it worked its way out of my system. I still have like my baseline level of anxiety and depression and ADHD that I deal with, but I'm not in that dark, dark place. That was just one of like, I'm not the only person that's ever gone through something like that, right? But people are so willing to assign the least charitable interpretation of what they see.
Yes.
And it's like, no. I hate myself more than you hate me, Tressie. Like right now, I'm going through this thing. And if we could just, like you said, I don't know why this person's doing this, or maybe this, and that's not to say that there's never a reason to like write a person off. There are reasons, but to just so willingly assign the least charitable interpretation when you have no idea, is just tearing us apart so much, so unnecessarily.
Absolutely. And just to remember the human, whether it's with you on Gutfeld or with Joe Biden.
Yeah.
To know the human side of it, not any other part of it. It's you've been through a lot.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
yes, I have.
And you laugh.